Hi, it's Frank. So I got coached by Alex, Levant. In fact, his idea is to optimize performance to be faster and more powerful.
So I'm all for techniques.
That's what I'm telling you. Not the infused sauce. I'm learning every day. Alex coached me. It was interesting. I shared this. Feel free to check out the link in the description below the video and take a look at Alex LeBron's channel. It's interesting.
He provides techniques on both the physical and nutritional aspects.
I'll see you soon. Ciao. So Ropers is here with me. Today, it's because I'm going to coach him on a specific protocol to gain dynamism for more explosive punches. And I'm going to explain my method, my program, which is, as usual, based on scientific data and Taekwondo practitioners. By working with resistance like resistance bands, explosiveness has been improved, and I'll be using pretty much the same concept. This time, for punches. So what's accepted in terms of science with resistance bands? It's going to force it. The athlete, among others. Here I'm focusing on increasing the acceleration produced to finish the movement. And in fact, it's this acceleration produced to finish the movement that will generate an increase in speed and thus an increase in explosiveness. When you're going to throw punches without a resistance band. So here we go, the scientific methodology. For this protocol, you'll need 2 handles to do push-ups and 1 or 2 resistance bands, depending on your strength. You're also going to need some little rubber pieces to make it more comfortable when you place it. Especially on you, to do some shadow boxing, okay? So, here, I've taken this band from the saw that I'm going to put directly on the wrists, like this, and I'm going to insert a second one, which is here. At this level, you notice that I placed a rubber piece in the middle to use it like a kind of backpack, to throw punches earlier. So the idea, as I explained to you, is to make a transfer of force between a movement which is, you are going to work on strength. So it's a movement that will be slow on the way down, and on the other hand, dynamic on the way up, even if there is a load, even if visually you are not very fast. The idea is the intention that counts, the intention to go quickly and to go explosively, okay, during the climb, and above all, to control the descent. So, we start with fairly short rehearsals, since the work is somewhere on strength, but the environment remains explosive all the same. So, it helps to avoid doing 20 repetitions, because 6 repetitions are more than enough, so we're here. To the rear, on, let go of the backside, and here we go. So, 4 movements. As you move forward, lean your body slightly forward to really work on the pecs, with the handles slightly inward to engage an adduction movement, of abduction to contract the pectorals. There you go. A slow descent and the most explosive ascent possible. Don't do many. 4-6 moves, that's enough. Just 2 more. It's important to know that when the elastic is stretched to the maximum, well, it generates a resistance of about 50 kilos for this purple elastic band. Okay, so I'm doing between 4 and 6 again. Right after, without any real pause, I go back in with a dynamic movement to transfer the force from the movement into a dynamic movement. So there, I stop. When slowing down, I stop. Okay, I've started to lose explosiveness. I stop. It's no longer useful. There, I did a strength blur work that I transferred to the dynamic movement. I take a moment to pause, just enough time to get into position. And now, I'm going to do the same thing with a more specific movement, still following the same protocol. A strength workout with good resistance, a resistance band, and then some shadow work. So, what I'm going to suggest you do is, it's indirect. We're working a bit more with the hip to generate power. Hip engagement, the other one. Hop. And approach. We can also vary the workout by doing an uppercut. We do 2 sets on the left arm and 2 sets on the right arm, 2 or 3 sets. Other side. And then we remove the elastic padding and work exactly the same way, tightening with the right arm and tightening with the left arm. So here we are. You're going to develop your endurance like that, and it's an exercise that really works well for building explosiveness. Frank, I'll let you put me in my place, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, let's go. You do a controlled descent and a nice explosive ascent, you let me know. Let's go. There you go. Descend even more slowly and go up even more explosively. Go down a little lower still. There you go. Control, 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 push. Okay, 2 more. Control. Even slower, 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 slow, 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 and push. Once again. Okay, you release right away. Now you're going to do clapping push-ups, and you stop when you feel like you're losing it. Your explosiveness. Let's go. Come on, again, there you go. As soon as you feel like you're losing your explosiveness, you stop. I'll let you recover a bit while you get into position. You pass it like a backpack, so I insist on the little rubber in the middle, otherwise it won't work, and you place it symmetrically. Like a backpack. You can mix it up, you can do uppercuts, do whatever you want. Let's go. And you release, you remove the elastic band, and you do the same thing directly. The same movement. If you can, do it freely. And there, you feel like you're gaining a wide sense of explosiveness. They are much faster. Normally, there you go. Hop, hop, there you go. About 30 seconds. There you go. Here we don't transfer the force of the resistance band onto the noisy one itself. And did you see? There, that's 1 set. And there, do you feel the cardio or not? Yeah. So the idea here is to normally let it rest for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 30 seconds of rest, and then keep going like that. 3, 4 rounds. Frank, what do you think of this program? Do a round there.
I'm out of breath. It's super physical. It's interesting because 1, we respect the needs of the body, of the muscle, so we don't light up. 2, we reduce the chances of injuries. We can feel ourselves warming up, and we're specifically training to reproduce the movements we want to use. So indeed, I wasn't familiar with this protocol. I'm telling you one more time. The benefit of chatting with friends is that, in fact, you learn things even at my age, and actually it's something I'm going to test on my students. We're going to test it again. As you said, we need several cycles. 3 rounds in total already. It's tiring.
Always start with the general. So that's why I started with push-ups, with a movement that's always a push-up, but with explosiveness. To just leave it for a little while you set the rubber in backpack mode, and there, to place it directly in specific mode, always from general to specific and not the other way around. To really optimize the training.
I hope you enjoyed it. Don't hesitate to give thumbs up, share, like go to the channel, go to exploitation. Once again, I'm telling you to share things with people who seem interesting to me. He talks a lot about nutrition, about physical aspects, and that can help you optimize your performance. And I'll see you soon. Ciao.